Dear friends, today we are going to discuss about antiarrhythmic drugs. According to the BPUT question, write the principal pharmacological effect of quinidine, disopyramide and procainamide. 2 mark question comes in 2016. Write the two major side effects of quinidine. Again 2 mark question in 2015. There is no long question comes till now, but there is a chances of short note comes due to the pattern change according to the PCI syllabus. So write the mechanism of action or pharmacological action of quinidine or antiarrhythmic drugs. So there is a chances of short note also comes from this chapter. So we'll go through detail. First, what is arrhythmia? Then we will discuss what is antiarrhythmic drugs. So, cardiac arrhythmia occurs when there is a disturbance of initiation or conduction of cardiac impulse. That means, what is the initiation or what is the conduction of cardiac impulse? That means initiation, where it initiate the impulse. That means at the SA node region. Or conduction, how it contract with the help of Purkinje fiber or ventricle. So when it disturbance occurs in the generate of impulse in the SA node or in the Purkinje fiber to contract of the cardiac impulse. So disturbance in the generation and contraction or initiation or conduction of cardiac impulses. When a problem arises in this area, it may be termed as cardiac arrhythmia. Or abnormal automaticity or impaired conduction of both the responsible for cardiac arrhythmia. So arrhythmia are most important cause of sudden cardiac death. So there is a chances of cardiac death or cardiac arrest. So arrhythmia absence of rhythm or dysarrhythmia abnormal rhythm. So before going to start the antiarrhythmic drug or how the drug acting, where the drug is acting, when the drug is acting, we'll go through the anatomy part or extra thing about the arrhythmia. Then we'll go through detail antiarrhythmic drug. So cardiac arrhythmia are the extrasystole ES. It is the premature beat. That means beats are heartbeats, contraction and relaxation are premature, not fulfilled, not fully contract or not fully relax. So premature beats, that is called premature beats due to abnormal automaticity or after depolarization arising from the atrium or AV node or ventricle. That is called extrasystole, extra contraction. So why we will go through detail? These are the extra thing. I have previously mentioned. These are extra thing. Apart from this antiarrhythmic drug, but still we have to discuss because question may arise. 2 mark question like atrial flutter, AFI. What is atrial flutter or extrasystole or paroxysmal supraventricular tachycardia or atrial fibrillation? What is atrial fibrillation? What is ventricular tachycardia? What is Torsades points? What is ventricular fibrillation? What is atrioventricular block? So we'll go through. We have to discuss these things also. 2 mark question may arise from this cardiac arrhythmia part, but not cardiac antiarrhythmia or the arrhythmia drug, anti-arrhythmic drug, but from the arrhythmia part question may arises. So we have to go through detail of cardiac arrhythmia. So it is first extrasystole, it is a premature beats due to abnormal automaticity or after depolarizing arising from the atrium, AV node or ventricle. Again depolarize, repolarization we have already discussed, but still we will go through detail in the next slide. So paroxysmal supraventricular tachycardia. It is a sudden onset episode of atrial tachycardia. Atrial tachycardia. So the contraction of atria, both the left atrium and right atrium, increases. Atrial flutter, abnormal heart rhythm that occurs in the atria of heart. When it is first occur, it is usually associated with the fast heart rate. That is tachycardia. Then atrial fibrillation. Atrial fibers are activated asynchronously at a rate of 350 to 500 per 550 per minute. Can you imagine? Just 72 beats per minute heart contracts and relaxation. But in case of atrial fibrillation, it is approximately 350 to 550 per minute due to electrophysiological inhomogeneity or associated with the irregular fast ventricular response or ventricular tachycardia. It is the run of 4 or more consecutive ventricular extrasystole ventricular. That means contraction, then relaxation. Extra 4 more consecutive ventricular extrasystole. That is ventricular tachycardia. So heart contract, no relaxation. In general rhythm, contraction, relaxation, but ventricular tachycardia approximately or above 4 more consecutive ventricular contraction. Then comes to the torsade points. Twisting of point associated with the long QT interval. So PQRST. So QT interval is more. Now ventricular fibrillation. That means irregular rapid activation of ventricle regulating in coordinated contraction or of its fiber with loss of pumping function. That means ventricular fibrillation. AV block due to the depression of impulse conduction through AV node and bundle of His. So this is AV block. But question comes now, what are the drugs acting on antiarrhythmic drugs? According to the Vogt-Swissum classification, these are the antiarrhythmic drugs. Class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4. 4 different classes of antiarrhythmic drugs are available according to the Vogt-Swissum classification. Question may comes, what is Vogt-Swissum classification? Or write the antiarrhythmic drug according to the Vogt-Swissum classification. So class 1, class 2, class 3. Again class 1 is subdivided 3 different categories: mild, moderate or marked. So block the sodium channel in the class 1, or class 2 block the beta 1 receptor, class 3 block the potassium channel, class 4 block the calcium channel in SA node. So these are the different classes according to the mechanism of action: sodium channel blocker, beta 1 receptor blocker, potassium channel blocker and calcium channel blocker. So let's see how it works. See in the figure. So this is the region we are adding. These are the extra things. How the different class of drug are acting or where it is acting. See, the class 1 drug are acting in phase 0. Class 2 and 4 drug are acting in calcium channel blocker, that is phase 2, and class 3 drugs are phase 3. So what are the class 1 drugs? Quinidine, procainamide, lidocaine, these are acting on this phase 0. So what are the class 2 and class 4 drugs? Beta blocker, calcium channel blocker are acting on phase 2. What is the class 3? Bretylium or amiodarone, these are acting on phase 3. Similarly, in case of the phase 4 drug are acting on this region, the phase 4, and same as phase 0, also phase 4. So questions comes or arises, what is the phase 0, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, or why the specific class of drug are acting in a specific phases? Why class 1 drug are not acting in phase 1 or phase 2 or phase 3? So what is their mechanism of action, or how it works, or how it controls the arrhythmia? So let us discuss from the anatomy part. What happened in normal circumstances? In normal heartbeat, the SA node serves as a pacemaker. We have studied in anatomy. SA node, it is also called pacemaker, which generates the impulses. So pacemaker activity results the spontaneous phase for depolarization, because cells are in the sinus node usually discharge faster than the other cell, and SA node normally dominate all other potential pacemaker. So after the SA node, discharge impulses spread rapidly through the atria along with internodal pathway. This rapid conduction allows the atria to contract. So in SA node, as it is generate the impulses, it dominate other potential pacemaker like AV node or other Purkinje fiber, internodal pathway, other pacemakers dominate, because SA node is also known as pacemaker. Why? It generates the impulses. So it is responsible for the atrial contraction. Now comes to the AV node. AV node, impulse generated in the atria must travel through the AV node. Whatever the impulse is generated in SA node, it must travel the AV node. So in healthy heart, impulses arriving the AV node delay before going to excite the ventricle. Why I am telling all these things? Why I am repeating the anatomy part? Because easy to understand how depolarization, repolarization, or phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, or the class 1 drug, why acting in the phase 0, class 4 drug, why acting on phase 0 and phase 4. So you will get easily understand. So first, SA node, it generates impulses and contract the atrial part. AV node similarly responsible to delay before the excite the ventricle. So this delay provides time for blood to fill the ventricle before ventricular contraction. These are the anti-arrhythmic cases. So generally AV node not delay, but these are the cases of anti-arrhythmic heart. So the fiber of the Purkinje fiber consists of specialized conducting tissue. The function of this fiber conduct the electrical excitation were rapid. All parts of the ventricle contraction, so producing theorized ventricular contraction force of blood. Now see the action potential. Cardiac cell can initiate and conduct the action potential, consisting self-propagating wave for depolarization followed by repolarization. As in neurons, nerve cell, cardiac action potential are generated by the movement of ion into and out the cell. We have discussed earlier how ion fluxes takes place by the specific channel in the cell membrane. In the resting cardiac cell, that means in the rest position, negatively charged ion present or cover inner surface of the cell membrane or cardiac cell. What happened in rest position of the heart? The negatively charged minus 90 millivolt charge present inside the cell, whereas positively charged are outside the cell or external surface. Because of this separation of the charge, cell membrane is said to be polarized. Cell membrane is said to be polarized. This is the condition of polarized state. That means when the heart is in rest position, minus 90 millivolt charged inside the cell and outside the cell positive charged are present. This condition is called polarized. But under the proper condition, channel in the cell membrane open. When the cell membrane open, the allowing positively charged rush into it. The influx element eliminate the charge difference. That means in case of repolarization or in the heart contraction, the channels are open, positively charged enter inside the cell. Cell is said to be depolarized. Or after depolarization, positively charged ions are extruded or enter into the cell, causing the cell return to its original polarized state. So in the heart, two kind of action potential. One is fast action potential, another one slow action potential. Again, question comes, why I am discussing all these things? Now, fast action potential and slow action potential, what are the antiarrhythmic drugs are acting in this way? Some drugs are acting in the fast potential, some drugs are act as a slow potential. So that's why the drugs, class 1 drugs are acting in the phase 0 or class 2 or 3 drugs are in the act in the phase 3. This is the difference. See, in the heart, two kind of action potential. One is fast potential, another one slow potential. These potential difference with respect to the mechanism by which they are generated. So these kind of cells in which they occur, or the drug or the antiarrhythmic drug which they respond. So that's why we are discussing in this region why the antiarrhythmic class 1 drug are acting on the phase 0, or class 2 or 3 drugs are phase 3. Let's see. Fast potential occurs in the fiber of Purkinje fiber, in the atrial and ventricular muscle. So the response serves as a conduct electrical impulse rapidly throughout the heart. So as shown in the figure, fast potential have 5 distinct phases, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, same as slow potential. But each phase we have discussed the ionic basic or its relationship to the action in antiarrhythmic drug. In phase 0, what happened? The cell undergoes rapidly depolarization in response to influx of sodium ion. So what happened in phase 0? Sodium ion rapidly enter into the cell or rapidly depolarize the muscle cell or cardiac myocardium cell. So phase 0 is the important, is the speed of phase 0 depolarization determine the velocity of impulse conduction. So drug that decrease the rate of phase 0 by blocking the sodium channel. So slow impulse conduction through the Purkinje fiber and myocardium. Are you getting my point? What happened? In phase 0, rapidly depolarized means rapidly sodium enter from outside to inside. Sodium influx. As a result, or when, so the drugs decrease. Why the class 1 drug or antiarrhythmic drug are used? Because it blocks the sodium channel. Because sodium channel are sodium channel are open, as a result sodium rapidly enter into the cell. So when we are using the sodium channel blocker, see the classification part. These are the sodium channel blocker. These are class 1 drug are sodium channel blocker. Sodium channel, 1A, 1B, 1C, quinidine, procainamide, disopyramide, lidocaine, mexiletine, flecainide, probefenon. So these are the class of drug. Class 1 drug act in the sodium channel, act as a sodium channel blocker. As a result, see, as a result, blocking the sodium channel blocker. As a result, slow impulse conduction. Because in this phase 0, due to rapid depolarization, sodium enter rapidly or influx from outside to inside. When we are using the phase 1 class of drug or class 1 antiarrhythmic drug, it blocks the sodium channel. Sodium rapidly cannot enter into the cell. As a result, contraction speed decrease. Contraction speed decrease. Heart rate, so going down. Now comes to the phase 1 and see phase 1. But partially repolarized takes place, but there is no relevance of antiarrhythmic drug. That means there is no evidence that antiarrhythmic drug are acting on the phase 1 till now. So we forget about the phase 1 in case of antiarrhythmic drugs. Now comes to the phase 2. Similarly, phase 2 consists of prolonged plateau, in which plateau phase we have already discussed earlier in antihypertensive. So this is the plateau phase, in which the membrane potential remain relatively stable. During this phase, calcium enter to the cell. In phase 2, calcium enter to the cell and promote contraction of atrial and ventricular muscle. So when class 2 or class 3, that means calcium channel blocker are using drug that reduce the calcium enter. Drug that reduce the calcium enter during this phase. So do not influence cardiac rhythm. So however, because of calcium influx is required for contraction, this drug can reduce the myocardial contractibility. So in phase 2 also calcium are enter. See the figure. There is a calcium entry in phase 2 stage. So in case of, see, when we are using phase class 4 drug, calcium channel blocker, it block, or beta blocker, it block the calcium channel. As a result, the rapid contraction are not takes place. So why this class 2 drug act in the phase 2? This is the reason. Because in this phase 2, calcium enter rapidly in case of arrhythmia. So in phase 3, rapid repolarization takes place. This repolarization caused extraction of the potassium. Potassium comes out. So phase 3, the relevant is that delay of repolarization. So when we are using Antiarrhythmic drug, it repolarized, can be delayed by the drug blocking the potassium channel. That means in phase 3, potassium channel are blocked by antiarrhythmic drug. So potassium channel are blocking is phase 3. See, in phase 3, what happened? Potassium channel block by channel blocker class 3 drugs. So this is the reason. Now comes to the phase 4. During the phase 4, two type of electrical activity are happened. The membrane potential may be remain stable because now comes to the resting position. Heart undergoes in the resting position. So the membrane potential may be remain stable, or the membrane undergoes spontaneous depolarization. So in this cell undergoing spontaneous depolarization, the membrane potential gradually rise until a threshold potential is reached. That means at this point rapid phase 0 depolarization takes place. So setting up new action potential. So hence phase 4 depolarization that gives cardiac cell automaticity, the ability to initiate the action potential through self-excitation. There is no drug involved in rapid phase. Now comes to the slow potential. What happens in slow potential? Slow potential occur in the cell of the SA node and AV node. SA node and AV node. The profile of slow potential is depicted in the second figure, like fast potential. Slow potential are generated by ion fluxes. However, the specific ion are involved are not in the same for every phase. See, slow potential in the figure. Slow potential are in the SA node and AV node. In the phase 0, beta blocker and calcium channel blocker are work over there, and class 2 and class 4 drug are mainly act in this area. So quinidine not act in SA node and AV node. So it act, class 1 drug are act mainly in the myocardium and Purkinje fiber. So all four classes of drug are acting in the myocardium and Purkinje fiber. But specially class 2 and class 4 drug are acting in the SA node and AV node. See, class 2 and class 4. What is the mechanism of action? Class 2 and class 4, calcium channel block the calcium channel in SA node and AV node. Similarly, in the resting phase, block the calcium channel blocker and beta blocker. See the slow potential. Slow potential in phase 0. Whereas phase 0, fast potential is caused by rapid influx of sodium. What happens in rapid phase? In rapid phase, sodium rapidly enter into the cell. So sodium channel blocker are used. But in case of slow potential, at the same time, calcium enter into the cell, but slowly. Slow influx of calcium, rapid influx of sodium. But in phase 0, that means at the same time when rapidly sodium enter into the cell, calcium also enter into the cell slowly. So it is called slow potential calcium influx, or slow potential is caused by slow influx of calcium. So when we are using class 2 and class 4 drug or sodium channel blocker, sodium also does not enter into the cell. As a result, calcium influx is slow, the rate of depolarization is slow. Because of depolarization is slow, this potential conduct slowly. So heart contract slowly. So this is the phase 0. Phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3 there is lack of evidence or not significant data that the action of antiarrhythmic drug are act in the phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. So now comes phase 4. So cell of the SA node and AV node undergo spontaneous phase 4 depolarization. The ionic basis of this phenomena is complex and incompletely understood. Till date, it is also not clear, but two classes of drug like beta blocker and calcium channel blocker are suppress the phase 4 depolarization. By doing so, these agents are decrease the automaticity of the SA node. So, let's get a quick recap. What are the different drugs are acting in this rapid phase and slow phase, or class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4 drugs are act on the myocardium and Purkinje fiber region with a high potential, but slowly act class 2 and class 4 drugs in SA node and AV node. What happened in the first potential phase 0 phase, sodium channel are blocked. So sodium channel blocker drugs are using in this phase 0. Similarly, in case of phase 2, reduce the calcium entry, that means calcium channel blocker are used in this stage. Phase 3 repolarization can be delayed by blocking the potassium channel in this phase 3 phase, and for phase DJ spontaneously slow down. So slow potential in phase 0, calcium slowly influx to the cell. So calcium channel blocker are act in this phase 0. It block the calcium channel. As a result, the contraction or conduction, AV conduction delay or slow. So this is the reason we are using class 1 drug in phase 0. In phase 0 as a potassium channel blocker. Class 2 drug as a beta blocker, calcium channel blocker are also used in phase 2. Class 3 drugs are used as a potassium channel blocker, and class 4 it is a resting phase or spontaneous slow down the conduction of the heart. So this is the different class of drug or Von Williams classification of antiarrhythmic drug act in the different phase, or sodium channel blocker, potassium channel blocker, calcium channel blocker and beta blocker are used as a antiarrhythmic drugs. Now quinidine, this is a class 1 sodium channel blocker. We have discussed, mainly it acts as a sodium channel blocker, slow repolarization or length the action potential duration, it delay the action potential duration. Due to potassium channel blocker, with the reduction of repolarization outward current, reduce the maximum re-entry frequency and slow the tachycardia or the heart rate. So alpha adrenergic blocking property as a vasodilator, it acts as a vasodilator and increase the SA node rate and lowering the blood pressure. So what is the therapeutic uses? Arterial floater, uses a arterial floater and fibrillation or ventricular tachycardia. So what is arterial floater? We have discussed that means it correct the abnormal heart rate. Quinidine correct the abnormal heart rate and irregular or fast ventricular response. It corrects the irregular ventricular response. That means atrial fibrillation. So toxicity, there is a chances of decrease the blood pressure, or torsades de point is the toxicity, or synchronism, or rare cases fever, hepatitis, thrombocytopenia. So these are the toxicity of quinidine, therapeutic uses and mechanism of action. So quinidine acts as a sodium channel blocker and it acts mainly phase 0. So antiarrhythmic drug are decrease or increase the conduction of velocity or alter the excitability of cardiac cell or changing the duration of the effective refractory period and suppress the abnormal automaticity. So this is antiarrhythmic drug. Thanks for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.